Everybody for being here. We really didn't anticipate this large of a crowd. We do apologize for our small tatami, so we're really pleased you're here. First, before we bow in, I'd like to introduce you to Annmaria Demars, dear friend of my wife Becky and I. I've known her many, many years, and she was America's first, the United States' first world judo champion. So that is a big deal. And you've never been to one of her clinics before, you are in for a treat. She really does some cool stuff. So we'll be doing that momentarily. We're going to bow in first, and I'll turn over to Ann. Okay? Kyosuke, great. All right, Annmaria.
It's one of, my better throws, and I'm really proud of it. So do you say Toshis? So like a shoulder throw like this, right? So a little crap at the end, just really good. So here's what we're doing a little bit today is transition. Because you see, I really believe that every match, there's a second when that gold medal's up for grabs and somebody grabs it. Sometimes it's at the very second when you're right and they're not. Okay. Sometimes it's when you knock them down and you jump on it. Sometimes they knock you down and you're like, oh, you are going to pay for this. So we're going to do Seitoshi, which I am not admittedly very good at all. My Seitoshi was very bad because I really couldn't stand up very well. So how it works, I haven't killed anybody yet. You're not very sport kids. You're too adult to do. So Seitoshi, you pull up like this. It's kind of a combination, judo throws between Roke Seinagi and Kaitoshi. So the theory, which I did not do very well, you're supposed to pull out here, this arm goes under here, this leg goes across, and you kind of knock it down here. So that wasn't a very good throw to a point. Now see where I am? I'm standing right by her, my foot's right there. I'm going to grab this hand, and I'm going to hold on with both hands. Now, because I'm a little kind of gymnastic size of person, I jump over with both feet. If you're maybe 220, perhaps you wouldn't step over. But, so I grab both, I've got both hands on one, and I jump over both feet on that side, and when I come down, I've still got two hands on one, and I've still got two hands on one. So then I've got it locked up against my body, and I'm going to arch up, and she would feel like tapping. Now, a thing to notice about this, when you get this close, I should know. I used to tell Rhonda all the time, every armbar, I want you on that girl like white on rice. I want to see no space between your body and her. Because I'm trying to break Brittany's arm. She's a motivated individual, right? So she's going to try and get away. That's why I have two arms on one. That's not going to happen. And I'm going to armbar her with my body. Because she's small. But if I got somebody big and young and tough like one of you guys, I tell you, look, you're a grown-up, you're not an idiot, so you're going to be like, go ahead and break it up, go. Now this man is obviously bigger and tougher than me, right? I want to see how long can you hold up 120 pounds per arm. I mean, it's a big tough guy, so that's pretty long. But here's the thing. All I have to do, if I have him locked onto my body, all I've got to do is hang on. And even if you're pretty strong and in really good shape, and I only weigh 120 pounds, it's hard to hold up 120 pounds this long, very long. And if you find somebody close to your weight, and you're 200 and they're 200, most 200-pound guys can't hold up 200 pounds with one arm for a real long time. So in an armbar, you want it to be your body weight. So I want to lock that arm against my body. And people are like, turn it this way, turn that. I never would have. If I lock my arm against his body and arch, pretend you have a boyfriend, all right? There you go. Yes, I told Rhonda a million times, I want you, she got tired of hearing. Also, practice everything right and left, right? Everything. So you want right and left. And I told her so many times, I want you on her like white on rice. And she said, what about brown rice? What about saffron rice? That's the other. This is what I have to put up with. But yes, that arm, if you look, do you feel much space between my arm and you? No. And yet, when we do this, I will walk around, all the buckles away, we will see like this. This is not white on rice. This is like some bizarre, very bad sushi. Okay? So we do it one more time. Can I use your stuff? We do it one more time from the beginning. So you're going to do your Seitoshi. Well, so we're going to start, and the reason I say put judo is Juji Gatame is we do a whole bunch of things, all of which things, Juji Gatame. So that's what I want to do. So, on my judo. So you come over here. All right, I'm doing my very bad because I really can't do it any better. Seitoshi. You try and be nice. She can really do it better. No, no, can't. So I've got this arm here, I've got my other arm under, my leg goes out, I'm going to turn, there he is, bad throw, and Juji. All right, you don't have to jump over, but you can. Rhonda, a lot of times, has her ankles hooked together, where she likes to pull them in. I do not think it matters. As long as you have them locked up on your body, and your elbow's going to go in the opposite way God intended, it's all good. Okay? So, and do arm bars. So you want to hold both arms, both hands on this arm. So I go here, both hands on this arm. I'm going to sit on his shoulder. Some of you go too far. I'm going to sit on his shoulder, both hands on his arm. Alright? So, two things that people make mistakes on. One is you're too far away. So if I'm here, that's not really going to do much. And if you were in an actual fight, he could try and punch you in the face, which I was not advised, by the way, in this situation, but he could. So if you're too far away, you want to basically be sitting on his shoulder. Right? The other, so that's one mistake people do, is too far away. The other thing I see people do all the time, I saw several of you do it, and I will see several more tonight again too, is, and I turn away. So you throw them, your hand, your two hands, and you go down, and you reach back there to see the next one. You all laugh, but you look around and you will see people doing that tonight. Don't do that. And that's why I say 2 hands on one all of the time. So go back and do it again. Remember, when you throw him, hold on with both hands the whole time, and you want to sit on his shoulder. Right? That should work. Try it again, and then we'll do another one.